It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another review. This is the last review I'm doing for this month for the movies from the 2000s because I have a lot of stuff to review in August. And I wanted to do this because, I'm really tired. I need to take a break. My next video will be August 1st, hopefully. And this is of a really awesome animated movie that came out in the late 2000s in 2009. I saw this in the theater the year that I moved here. And from an apartment building, and it was a great freaking experience. I know this is more a movie for adults than for kids, but it's a beautifully animated, touching film. Up, yep. The only direction to go from down is up, and this movie was amazing when I saw this in the theater. I got the Blu-ray. I've had this Blu-ray for a couple years. Got it. My sister got it for Christmas a couple years ago, and to me, it's one of Pixar's best films. That's not, that was never a franchise like Toy Story, Cars, or soon to be Inside Out, because I know that's going to get a sequel. But this movie is just, gorgeous to look at. It's wonderful animation done by Pixar. Like the colors just they fall off the screen. They're just lovely to look at. The balloons and the planes and the dog and the bird right here. Just really really good animation. It's very cute. They show this guy, Mr. Fredrickson. He's a kid that likes to, he's adventurous, and he sees these. In the beginning of the film, they show him when he was young, and he was fascinated by planes, and he always wanted to go to South America with his. Later on, he meets this little girl. They fall in love. They become adults. They get married, etc. Blah blah blah. I don't want to spoil the whole film. And then his wife's dying wish was to go to take their house to South America and live there. And since he's down on his luck, he wants to take his house with a bunch of balloons and go all the way to South America to Paradise Falls. And then on the way he meets the Asian kid Russell, who's very cute. He's very funny in the movie. You have Doug the dog, and it hits home because I have a dog that looks just like Doug, but it's a girl. And you have Kevin, who's a bird, basically a female bird, but named Kevin, which is weird. And I agree. Roger Ebert says 4 stars, a wonderful film. I agree. This is a great freaking animated movie. It's very touching, especially the first 15 minutes of the movie will tug at your heartstrings. It'll make you feel something. It's very, very beautiful. And there's no dialogue. It's all done in montage and through visuals, through very powerful visuals. Who directed this movie? Peter Doctor. No, Pete Doctor. Awesome freaking job on this animation. I mean, it was co-directed by Bob Peterson. That's another guy that worked on it. And the score of this movie is amazing. It's just amazing. Just it really puts you in the mood in this movie. And it's colorful, it's funny, it's got great characters. It's very short. Surprisingly, it's only 96 minutes, and they do a lot with that. I saw this in um in Manhattan. I saw it in Ziegfeld Theater before they closed down last year, and it was a great experience. There were a lot of kids there. I was laughing a lot, especially with Doug because he can talk. He has a collar that can make him talk. And there's some running jokes with like a squirrel or something. There's some childish things, but it is a kids movie, and it wants to, it says from the creators of Finding Nemo and Monsters Inc. This is before Finding Dory and Monster University, and it's just a great movie. If you have not seen Up, watch it. I guarantee you this is better than Brave and Cars 2 and even Moana that's coming out later this year, which is not a Pixar movie. And I haven't seen Finding Dory, so I can't vouch for that, but I know that this movie is going to be awesome. Pixar knows what they're doing with animation. And it's a very touching, very sweet, beautifully animated film that it feels like the old days of Disney. It'll make you cry, and then it'll make you smile at the end. And just a wonderful story. They did a lot with the animation, and the budget is on the screen. It was a huge hit. It won an Oscar for Best Animated, which it deserved. No other film deserved it but this. And it's not just because I'm pandering, I'm biased because of Disney, because Disney's fucked up a lot in the last couple years too. But with their animated films, they deliver. They just knock it home. And they just keep knocking it out of the park. I mean, in the last 10 years, you've had Up, you've had Wally, you've had Toy Story 3, you've had, Frozen was magical. And I like Frozen. I know I found that it was overrated when I first saw it, but it grew on me, and it's a great animated movie. You had Tangled. You had whatchamacallit, Brave I haven't seen yet, so I still need to see that. But they've done a lot of good animated movies. I enjoyed Monster University. I haven't seen Inside Out, but I heard it's fantastic and it's like the new Toy Story. I hope that's great too. And like I said, Finding Dory, I need to see it because I want to put it. Zootopia was really good. It was one of my favorite animated movies of the year so far. And this is a great movie. Watch it with your kids. You're going to be doing them a favor. It's beautifully animated. Don't take them to see Sausage Party. That is not a kids' movie. No matter how cute the characters look, this is a kids' movie. This film won't scar your kids. There's some things in the beginning that are more for adults, like you know what happens to what happens to his wife and everything, and that he becomes a bitter old man. I get that, but that's life. Things happen when you get old, but it has a sense of fun. And the second half of the film will just blow your mind with the visuals. It's just amazing to look at. I love looking at this movie. It's just eye candy, but eye candy that just dazzles me. I saw this when I was in my 20s, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. This is like watching, this is art. This movie is art. It's not just a money maker. It's not just a, oh, let's make like 15 of these. It is art. It is animated Disney art. And I cannot say that. I cannot take that back if I tried. So that's Up. I think highly of it. It's definitely got two thumbs up, way in the air. It's a great freaking movie. One of the best Pixar films I've seen. That's not a franchise. And just a great kids film. And I would it was the best animated film I saw that year because there were others. I like Coraline. I saw it this year. It's really good, but it's kind of freaky. What did DreamWorks do in 2009? I think Madagascar 3 or something. Oh no, 2. I don't remember. But nothing was better than this. This was the best animated movie that year, and it deserves it. So, thanks for watching the series, guys. I had a lot of fun talking about a lot of movies from the 2000s that I enjoyed. Some I didn't enjoy, but I destroyed them. And I'm glad I did because, I had to vent out some frustration. This has been a very rough year for me. A lot of bad weather, a lot of, a lot of sad moments. I cried a lot in the beginning of this year because, a lot of episodes of shows me just teared me up, and I'm like, wow, I haven't cried this much since I was a kid. But anyway, enough about my personal life. You guys are worth it. These videos, I've done them all for you guys. Some of them got low views, some of them got high views, but that's life. They're up. There's a bunch of ups, and there's also a bunch of downs. But one thing that hasn't gone down is my entertainment value. I will never quit on you guys. You guys are worth it. And these videos, I love doing them. I'm gonna keep doing them in August. I'm gonna do as many as I can. My next theme is gonna be movies in the sea, films that are done that are basically that take place in water, the ocean, lakes, rivers, seas, whatever, just any body of water that it's a main focus of the film. I'm gonna be reviewing a lot of movies in the water, so stay tuned for that August 1st. And also, I'm gonna have a DVD update in August as well. So I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.